Good evening, guys, and tonight we're going to be making an election prediction between current United States Senator Elizabeth Warren from Massachusetts and President Trump. Elizabeth Warren, again, being known for her progressive policies, being, I guess you could say, just like Bernie Sanders, because she is a progressive. But in this case, that will most likely hurt her, as she won't be able to appeal to the entire other side of the spectrum. As progressive, I guess you could say, is far left, while you have the rest of the political spectrum to your right, which is, of course, going to affect her. So let's put the solid states for each candidate. We'll start with Elizabeth Warren. This will we won't put New Mexico actually as safe. But this well, we put one district, but this will only help President Trump, as he'll appeal to practically all alienated voters from her. So she'll start off at 183. Now we'll start off with President Trump's safe states. We'll put Arizona in the safe column. All of these Great Plains states, of course, like as I say throughout all my videos, Oklahoma, Texas, all these southern states. I'll be even Georgia there in the safe column, and Missouri, Indiana, and heck, I'll even put in Iowa in there. So this will be our starting map. Elizabeth Warren with 183 to President Trump's 197. As you see, his base is unified, I guess you could say. I believe his base will be more unified in this scenario, against a progressive. But I'll just say it straight off the bat: he will hold North Carolina. It's no doubt. That could basically almost be considered a safe state of how conservative it is. Of course, Elizabeth Warren being a progressive. New Mexico will also hold for her. That state's turning more and more democratic as every year goes by. Now, Ohio as well. That state is also turning more rural. And again, a progressive like Elizabeth Warren could even hurt the Democratic Party in the future. President Trump will easily win Ohio. And now we go down to I'll say President Trump will also hold this one district in Maine. Despite Elizabeth Warren being from New England, Massachusetts. And I'll just say again, I believe Wisconsin will hold for President Trump again. As we saw in 2016, party fatigue was a thing in Wisconsin. And they elected President Trump. Well, at the moment, Republican nominee President Trump. And as you see, this map is going against the favor of Elizabeth Warren. But that is to be expected because, well, of course, as I said, she's a progressive. But unlike Bernie Sanders, I don't believe she can appeal to the other side of the spectrum on the basis just because I don't feel she has the same energy as Bernie Sanders. I don't feel she has the same likability as Bernie Sanders. I don't feel like she could appeal to some Bernie Sanders voters, or some toss-up voters that would go to Bernie Sanders. But in this scenario, I believe will go to President Trump because well, she's running. And honestly, again, I'll just say it right now. This is very quick, but President Trump will win Florida, which already puts him at 270. And as you can see, we're already going into landslide scenario. Obviously, I haven't even filled in many toss-up states, and he's already reached 270 because I don't believe she can appeal to the people in Wisconsin, to the people in Ohio, to the people in Arizona, to the people in Iowa, and the people in Florida, along with North Carolina, that one district in Maine. I'll even say, heck, even Pennsylvania. I don't believe she'll be able to appeal to those people in Pennsylvania because of her progressivism, her progressive policies. But she doesn't have that. I can't really describe it, but she doesn't have that touch that Bernie Sanders has. That she can appeal to those other people on the political spectrum. And also, New Hampshire will also go to President Trump because, as I've said in many of my videos, a 50-50 state, a very diverse state, despite being it very small. But I believe many Democrats will be alienated in this election because of you're having the conservative and moderate-leaning Democrats, as long as the blue collar workers, the Blue Dot Coalition in the Rust Belt will not vote for her. And I'll say also, I believe Michigan will go red. Yes, that is a surprise. I believe Michigan will go red because I believe the people in Michigan don't believe she'll be able to bring back jobs as President Trump said, promised, and they'd rather, I guess you could say, write in or vote for an unpopular president than what could turn out to be an even worse president. And I'll say we'll be nice to Elizabeth Warren. I'll say she'll hold Maine and the entire state. And I'll believe Minnesota will be nice. She'll cling on by a hair. Win. And I'll also say she'll win Nevada because I believe she will be able to appeal to people in Las Vegas. She'll be able to run up the score there, and she'll be able to win that state very narrowly, as I said. Again, no surprise. It's going to be very close. No surprise. And this is being nice to her. She could even, when in doubt, get blown out in the state. As in Colorado. I believe that state will go to President Trump. Because, again, many of those suburban voters in Colorado are more moderates. They are Democrats in the Denver area. But in the Arapahoe and Jefferson counties, they're more moderates, more independents, more centrists. And getting progressive from the Democrats will alienate those voters and make them vote for President Trump. And I'll say, thinking about it, I believe Virginia will also go to President Trump because Virginia is turning into a more conservative state, but a more democratic state, but it's not turning into a progressive state. And again, as I say in many of my videos, when the Democrat wins Virginia, that they will run up the score in the suburbs. This won't be the case. There's two toss-up counties that I believe are Prince William County and I can't remember the name of the other one, but it's the one to the left of Fairfax County, around up here, near Maryland, on the border of Maryland. But I believe she won't be able to appeal to any rural voters, and those suburban voters, ex-urban voters down there in Virginia Beach as well. I believe President Trump will run up the score in those rural areas, will gain votes from people that are alienated by Elizabeth Warren, and win this election. And yes, as you see, President Trump does win in a landslide. And if I ever do make an election on this, this could end up differently. A few states could tweak around. But I'll be brutally honest. I don't see any plausible scenario. Unless something really big happens to Trump, I don't see any plausible scenario for Elizabeth Warren to win this election because of her unpopularity in other states. She is very in the West Coast, in her area of New England, the Northeast, very democratic areas. She's well liked there, but all around the country, even worse than other Democrats. She's disliked. She's just not liked in those states. So, as you see, on your map, on your screen, 232 to President Trump, a landslide you could consider. To Elizabeth Warren's 206. essentially what happened to Barack Obama in 2012, but just flipped the other way around for the Republican. And as you see, he does flip many states because of her progressivism, like Colorado, Florida, and you get the case. He flips a lot of states. She alienates a lot of voters. President Trump wins this election easily. And yeah, I hope you did enjoy this video. Please leave a like, please subscribe. If you did enjoy this video, please check out my last video if you haven't, which is a, I can't remember as of now, but, it's scenarios for President Trump to win re-election. As you see in this map, he does actually win re-election, which I believe was actually one of my scenarios, or close to one of my scenarios. So yeah, please check out my channel, please subscribe, please like, please comment any suggestions, anything you think I did wrong, anything, any criticism, any love, anything. I'll take anything. I hope you did enjoy this video. I hope you do come back to watch another video of mine. Tell me if you do disagree with any of these states, and I'll see you in the next one.